this lesson, we are going to explore transformations and symmetry. These ideas are some of the most visual and exciting topics in geometry because we get to think about what happens when a shape moves, turns, flips, and lines up with themselves in special ways. Let's begin with the big idea. A transformation is part of a big category of motions that we can apply to points in a plane. That means we take every point in a figure and move it according to some rule. A transformation can cause objects in the plane to change their position, size, or shape. So transformations are all about motion, but different kinds of transformations affect figures in different ways. In this lesson, we are going to focus especially on transformations that do not stretch or distort the figure. These are called rigid motions. A rigid motion is a transformation of the plane in which distance is preserved. That means if two points were a certain distance apart before the motion, they are still that same distance apart after the motion. That is a very important idea. Because distance is preserved, the object before and after the transformation will be congruent. So even though a figure may move, turn, or flip, it does not change size or shape. That means translations, rotations, and reflections are all examples of rigid motions. As future teachers, this is a helpful distinction to make. Students sometimes think that moving a shape changes the shape itself. But in rigid motions, the figure is still the same figure. It's just in a new location or orientation. A nice question to ask students is, what changed and what stayed the same? That question helps them notice that the position may change, but the side lengths and angle measures stay the same. In the next few videos, we will look at three important rigid motions: translations, rotations, and reflections. Then, we will use those ideas to explore symmetry. You are building a very important visual foundation here, and that is something to feel good about. Geometry is not just about memorizing words. It's about seeing structure and making sense of movement. Let's keep going.